We live. We are live. Are you froze? Rob's froze. Oh, Rob's froze. Rob's froze up already.
Is he calling Wolf here or what? He's playing Wolf.
I think there's no fucking way you can say that still. There he is. He's back.
Fuck. I told you. I told you, didn't I? I'm having shit. I'm having trouble. Sorry, I'm coming in now the other way. Take. Right, am I there?
You're here, man.
Fuck. Yeah. As soon as I press go live and the fucking thing froze.
That's all.
I gotta format the bastard. And you know when I go live now on the other page, it instantly comes up with a fucking advert. Even though they say you're not monetized, they put a fucking advert on front of it. Yeah, bastards. Right, we're live. Tim's World, how's it going, mate? Let me just sort myself out. Hangs out. Come on and say, click hello, return to video call. Don't know what that is. I don't necessarily click it. Hangoutsgoogle.com says, click OK to return to the current video call. I don't want to return. Do I want to return?
Return.
No, let me shut that one off. Right, that should go now. I'm scared to press a button because Sebastian, I'm scared to press a button. I press a button, the fucking thing just crashes. So, can I move that? It's not going to move, so I'm going to have to press that button, lads. Okay, pressing.
Was it?
Am I still here?
You're still here.
Hey, we got him. All right. Yeah, Tim's World's in. Sebastian. And we got us. If you're wondering what this dark man is, the dark man, it says Rob. He's another Rob nurden. That's him. See the dark man there? He's the dark man sitting in the dark room, you know. That's Chalky White.
Like man.
Chalky White, you know. He in the dark room. He can't afford it. You need a light bulb, man. We do not raffle tonight. Get in some light bulbs.
He's incognito.
Everything I read.
So
that's probably fucking worse, is it?
Let me get my worse back on. Facebook's back on.
You still look like you're in the witness protection program. Okay, there we see your face.
That's fucking worse.
Didn't pay his light bill or something. I don't know what happened.
Well, we got all big spotlights up here, like facing us, and
yeah.
You're one to talk, Vince.
Is my picture dark?
It usually was until you painted your wall.
Yeah, you're right.
Really, don't know that paint really brightened up the room.
That rug really drew the room together. Yeah, Big Lebowski.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is the Rob Nurden you changed the bumper on the Vectra for. I think he's gone looking for a light bulb next door, you know. Knock, knock. Oh, not you again. Oh, can we borrow a light bulb, please? Hello, Rob, and everyone else on the panel. Ricky Dove. How are Rick? So if you want to be on one of my videos, send me a picture with a yellow coat, and I'll put you on my video.
I sent you one already. I sent you one.
Yeah, but it was a very small, far away picture. That was.
Oh, you want me to get close? I'll get a closer one.
Yeah, I don't want to see your hand on your hip. We all gone through that stage. Closer up.
I'm a little teapot.
I thought that was quite a good video on it. I'm a little teapot when I done. I have an orange one in my car. Will orange do? I can make it yellow on your mind. I can green screen it into a yellow. In fact, I can actually, you know, you can green screen yellow, Vince. You can actually put like flowers on there. You know, like a hippie, hippie pattern. Do a hippie pattern on his coat.
Buy a green jacket and green screen it to whatever you want on there.
I was going to buy the green screen suit. You know, it's the mask, everything, and it's the head.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? Have your head fall off.
I was going to do that today. I was just going to throw a green screen over top of me and just take myself right out of it.
Yeah. just stick your hand up with 2 fucking buttons stuck on it. Ah, fuck you, bastards.
Just on the side of my hand, just draw a face on there and talk like that all day.
Oh, Bob's gone, huh?
He's gone. Yeah, I meant to get a light bulb. Right?
Yeah, well, we can't always get what you want. If you try.
All right, I got a question for you about your grinder, okay?
Well, my 9-inch.
Yeah, your 9-inch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you realize it was 110. So, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so my question is, in the wiring that you plugged it into, is there a neutral in there, or is there just 2 hots and a ground?
Live and neutral. No earth.
No earth. Oh, okay, so it's neutral instead of earth. Gotcha. So when in your 220, well, 240. Here it's 240.
Where's
So
240?
yeah, 240. So 200. Yeah. So if you got originally what you had was 2 hots, so 2 120s, right, and a neutral, right? Yep.
Where's the 2 coming into it?
Well, that's how you get 240. Do you have 240 coming out of one wire?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. For us to get 240, we got to have 2 wires of 120.
No. That's, all our power over here is 240
on one line.
On one line, you gotta.
Oh, fuck! I didn't know that.
You gotta buy that transformer to go down to 110.
And so that was what you were doing there. Oh,
yes. I went down to 110. I was suspicious because 2 wires, as I said, the 2 wires was exactly the same length.
Oh yeah.
And I know on a 110, they just go straight in, don't they? So I was suspicious. But the tag was, you know where the disc is?
Yeah.
It was under there. So Sebastian said, have a look. There should be a voltage thing on it.
Usually there's a tag on the side down by the cord.
No, this is underneath the blade.
That's weird.
So I went on Google and he said, oh, funny enough, there is a 220, 240 and a 110 version.
So where did this thing come from?
Jason gave it to me.
So it wouldn't have came from the UK then, right?
Yeah.
Do people use 120 around there?
110, you've got to use 110 in a workspace.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
By law now, you're supposed to use 110. Hello, Alan.
Gotcha. Well, it is. I guess it is safer.
I got to talk to Alan a minute because Alan's doing a giveaway of this. I can't say what it was. There's a thing. Alan, if you're listening, right? This thing is supposed to be a trumpet come bureau, right? But the picture the lad had holding up above his head looked like a stool. So you confused me with the giveaway. I'm not entering the giveaway, but it was because I don't know if you know Alan. He's a good manager, Alan.
If there's a giveaway, I better go check him out right away.
No, he's doing a giveaway, but it looked like a little small stool. But I said, what the hell is whatever this thing is he's giving away? Because I thought, oh, it's a stool. And then a lady come on and said, no, it's actually an horn to do with the Jewish faith.
I thought he was giving away a menorah.
Yeah.
Menorah.
Yeah. The thing with all the little candles in it.
Yeah. I'm looking at his channel right now.
It was an horn or some fucking description, you said.
A menorah.
No, this thing, she said, it blew like a bugle.
Yes, a menorah.
You can't blow out a fucking candle. Well, you can blow out the candle. You can't blow out a fucking candle. Why aren't you talking, Alan? You're not fucking listening? What the flick is this thing?
I'm looking for this giveaway. I don't see a giveaway video anywhere.
It's a Azeroth or something. I thought, fuck me, it's giving away fucking Sandra Dickinson.
Alan, say something. Tell us what your giveaway is all about, and maybe Rob can make a big plug here, and we can get some people over there enter your draw.
Yeah, I will.
Vince,
Okay.
saying something that it's a menorah. I'm at his channel right now, and it's saying, "Let's do this." A Yeshua menorah.
That's it.
I guess that's the one that's giving away.
But you got a fella holding up a fucking stool like this.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that all about?
Vince was asking what is it? I said, well, just go to his channel.
So it is a menorah.
I subscribed to Alan there after I watched him do that Bob Nurden carving video there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's sending me that, apparently. God love him. Yes, Bob, I have a large lump from the racking. We was putting up the racking the day and a half of it fell on Seb. So he's trying to claim on it. I said, no, he did it on purpose. You know what they're like for putting claims in. Baggett, Arcade. Yeah, that was a nice engine you had there, Vince. Really nice engine.
You like that, do you?
Oh, I love him. I love him.
Just popping away, huh?
Should start making the littler ones, you know?
Yeah, that, believe it or not, that's like the smallest. I think that's one of the smallest. Well, not except miniature, but that's one of the smaller ones I got. That's a horse and a 1.5 horsepower. But it's got to be, fuck me, 400 pounds.
We could make a small one, couldn't you?
Oh, sure. I could probably. I was actually, well, Road King, him and his guys there make engines, and I thought, well, you know, it should be something a guy could do. I'll just make a smaller version of my own. Just make it out of what piece I got lathe and. I got a lathe and mill, so why not just make whatever parts I need?
Well, to make a little steam engine, not a train. Everybody, you say steam engine, people instantly go onto trains. A little steam engine I have got somewhere,
like a little steam traction engine. Yeah,
yeah. It was based on the Mahmood piston and pot.
Oh yeah.
To do a decent one, you're talking about 5 years.
Yeah, it does take time. You're working in such small scale, right? You
know. If you stay with the shed for 10 hours a day, fair enough. But most precision engineers, they do like half hour. Yeah, Yashma, a modern version of a temple. Oh, you've lost me again, man. I can't even read it. I can't even read it. A Yashma Memora.
Yeshua menorah. A modern version of the temple menorah. Okay.
Alan, if you read my comment on it, because you got some young lad holding it above his head. He's holding something above his head. So that's nothing to do with the giveaway. That was just some lad walking past. You asked him to hold something above his head, like. I have to go to the restroom. I don't know. Okay, next subject.
Yeah, it's the detail there, Vince.
Yeah.
I was looking at that too. It's the detail.
Rob, I got that one down to 120 RPMs. It's as slow as I can get without maybe running it on propane because I can't get enough atomization coming in through the mixer. If it runs too slow, there's not enough suction. Is he froze again? Fuck me, not again. No, he's not froze. He just got his mouth open. Is he frozen?
That's the thing, eh? He's cried wolf so many times.
I know, exactly. You see a little glimmer in his eye every once in a while. You're like, oh no, he's still alive. He's still breathing. Oh, is it blink? I saw a blink that time too.
He's I froze out again. I'm shutting everything fucking down. I'm shutting one of the monitors off, all the fucking hard drives. I just have 2 monitors, one with chat room, one with me. I knew I was going to have trouble, so if I disappear, Just wave, all right? I'll try and get back. If I can get back, bon appetit. What was you talking about?
Well, I was saying that I got that engine down to 120 RPMs. But it's so difficult to keep it down there because you don't get enough draw through the mixer, enough volume from the piston. If your compression is low, it's really tough to draw enough in. I think a lot of guys actually will feed them with propane because you actually got gas going in the chamber, right? But it's tough. It's tough getting, because the rated RPM is between 500 and 600 RPM on that thing. So it's like a fifth of what it would normally run at normal speed. So
beautiful sounding thing, isn't it?
They're a lot more fun when they run slow. You can kind of watch everything happen, right?
Right. Did you read what Alan said now?
I will read it. Holy shit. Let me have a look. When they run slow, you can kind of watch everything happen. Right? The big way is a shit phone.
Well, there, Jason.
I will read it.
So why
guys, how's it going? All right.
Why did the man have a stool above his head, Alan? That's all I want to know, mate, is why the rack just holds the sofa. So why?
Guys, how's it going? All right.
Who's that going? Who's that going?
I haven't got a clue.
We was talking to Alan. Alan's got us all puzzled because he's doing a giveaway for a sofa. Right now, a sofa to us, we all know, is something you sit on. According to them, yes, you could sit on it because it's an on. It's a ram's on. You blow down. Sounds good to me. So, yes, it was confusing, but we got there eventually. So, how's it going, Jace?
Oh, it's wonderful, fantastic, lovely, smashing, great. I'm living the dream.
You're living a dream, knife making.
That was very convincing. Holy shit.
He's just a knife maker. Who cuts his finger off. Show us your bandage.
I had it moved. Sorry, mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you have a bandage for? What'd you do?
Go on, tell him. Go on.
I can't. I don't want to say. I
don't
want to say at the moment.
I tell a better story.
No, it's all about the noise, isn't it?
Oh, come on.
No, I'll tell you all privately later.
I'll show you my bandage over here by my ass that I got the other day.
Anyway, the wheels on the grinder goes in one direction.
I think so, yeah. Not both at the same time, yeah.
Right. So you
don't tell me you stuck your hand into the grinder. That would stop in a hurry.
$805.
It's so quiet.
Oh my God. It did. I honestly, God, what Road King just said, I did think exactly the same. Because I thought, we was talking about flower power earlier on.
Yeah.
And doing green screen with flower coloured shirts. So yeah, you do look a bit flower powered.
Geez, Andy, you just got here. What are you fucking off already? You just got here.
Andy whips off down the beach now to have a quick fly around, take his dog.
Yeah.
Andy, I was looking at that live stream. I'll talk to you later. I was looking at a live stream with certain people come onto this live stream begging for subscribers. It was quite embarrassing, actually, watching it. Why the hell must you beg for subscribers? What you really got to do is a fucking good video with a bit of content. Is that right? Oh, yes. Jason. So, I've been ill anyway, all right? I have been ill with my brain because my brain is trying to come out my ear hole. So I'm sitting back a bit, and fair dues, Lyle's sitting back a bit, isn't he? Isn't he? He's waiting.
Well, I'm just listening.
Waiting for the right subject to come along, isn't he, like?
I find it. What's that, Bob? Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Well, we was asking you why you haven't fucking shaved, you scruffy git.
Yeah, well, hey, I haven't shaved since I did the other day there, so that's 2 weeks.
I was gonna say that was about 2 weeks ago. You're all clean shaven.
Listen, you
Yeah.
can make videos about me, but you're never gonna fucking look like me, all right?
Well, I don't have enough white in the hair, eh?
It's an impossibility now to look like me unless you're fucking stiff and laying flat. Because this is a recording. I died yesterday. Drinking too much wine. Drinking too much wine. Hey, we made Bob laugh. That can't be fucking bad. We're on a winner with this show, lad. Where's your nephew? Haven't seen him forever. Where's your nephew? Haven't seen him forever.
They used to have mini bike races around Road King's yard there. They all had little mini bikes that they built.
Oh yeah.
They were all tearing around his yard and ripping the fucking lawn all to pieces. But I guess they don't do that anymore.
Did they actually build them? Did they build them?
Yeah. They get them and fix them up, fix the motors, and like not from scratch, not from frame up, but basically a bare frame and then build them up from there.
Because mine was called shit the other month, and what they didn't realise is I actually built it from the floor upwards. I built the frame as well, and there's a lot going on when you build a frame. It's not just let's fucking plug this in by there and it looks good. So I was called a twat, but I'd like to see somebody else build a frame, not just go somewhere, have something given to him, put 2 wheels on it, and call it. Oh, I built that. I did.
I think the whole process. I mean, when you built yours, basically you had to think through every single part of it, from where you were going to place the motor in there to how much room was going to be in the frame, how much room for everything. So. Yeah. A lot of people think it's they see the end result. They so it's been easy, nothing to it. But it's a lot of thinking. You got to think a lot about it.
Every weld, I'd be thinking about 3 welds in front because I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I had not a clue, and then to actually get it up and running, I was quite happy with it. And I can say I built that bike.
Yeah,
well, I can regularly say that I haven't got a clue.
Well, we could all get a push bike and weld it. We could put an engine in a push bike, couldn't we? Every one of us could do that.
You'll be better, Jason, when the throttle end goes down.
But I was a bit upset because somebody said mine's crap.
Who said it was crap? There's nothing wrong with your bike.
Because they built theirs better. And I thought, well, you didn't build it. You didn't fucking build it. You repaired it. You modernized it, you added to it, you sprayed it, build it. We're keeping you up, Bob.
Talking about stuff I know fuck all about, mate.
Well, the thing is, you see, you've got to shut your mic off. Because you're that girl in that room.
This a what?
I got, turn it off or turn it on?
We can hear that woman you're with.
He's got a bird in there with me.
Yeah.
Good on, Bob.
Look at his eyes, watch. He's talking to somebody, isn't he?
No female ones, anyway.
Who are you talking to, Raymond?
I'm watching the telly.
Oh, he's watching fucking Coronation Street, right? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God, who's making you feel like shit, Road King? What's going on?
He's not. Road King, he's not talking about you.
No, not Road King. No, Road King. Don't fucking think that, mate. No.
He's talking about somebody else. That never mind.
Don't ever think that, mate. No. I honest to God, I haven't seen any of your bikes. We're talking about somebody else who would probably get fucking murdered if they lived in this town. We talked about it the other day, weren't we, Jace? We thought, fuck me, if you did that in this town, you'd be fucking hung.
Actually, Road King, I think you guys might be very similar in age, you and Road King, Rob.
I'm sub to him. I'm sure I'm sub to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Uda. God, please. Reply to your comment on his post. Forever notifications. I shut my Facebook off. It was doing my box, and it's freezing me for some reason. Everything is freezing me out. So, it's cool, Rob. No, that's great, Road King. I was not even thinking. What
40, 48. What a fucking lobby.
Look what we're talking about here. What voltage is a 9-inch grinder, Rob? Well, Seb, if Seb's still there, which he is, Seb will instantly step in now on my behalf and tell you what Google said. Seb, tell him. We all wait. 48. I'm 48.
48, fucking liar. I think for as long as I've known Road King, I think he gets a year younger every year I've fucking known him. Actually, I think he gets 2 years younger each year I know him. So every year.
48 are in the fucking chest. Anyway, Wayne, obviously, Seb is eating. If you go on Google, they'll tell you the 2230 model comes in 2 varieties. One is 240 and one is 110. Is that right, Seb? There's 2 varieties. Tell him, for fuck's sake. That's weird. I met you when you were 67. 67. Wow.
You see, I didn't know that they sold 110 volt appliances there. I thought it was all 240, like 220, 240 around there.
No, it's supposed to be workplaces now. It's supposed to be 110.
Yeah, just safer that way. I didn't realize in the UK you're using one line with 240 in it, not 2 lines of 120. Is that right, Jace? Single line 240.
I haven't got a fucking clue about electrics.
It was your one chance to really shine. You had one chance to shine, just come across like you knew what the fuck you were talking about for once.
The thing is, as you say, we just plug it in and hope for the best. But, I kept pulling the trigger and then it kept tripping the fuses. So luckily we got modern day fuses now. Otherwise, obviously, the thing would have caught on fire. But it kept tripping the fuses. I knew something was wrong. I went to church. I asked my maker what the fuck was going on. And he told me.
I'm surprised it didn't fuck the motor.
He called me a twazzer.
Who called you a twazzer?
Who, Wayne? Yeah, Wayne will do that. You gotta watch him. He's always fucking shooting his mouth off.
Oh, Rob's doing the statues again.
He's been doing that all night. It just zone right out.
I'm good, though, aren't
We saw that Bob.
We should do it by law. Every half hour, do a freezy.
Different times for different people.
I think I love the 9. I love the 9-inch because it is a lethal weapon, isn't it? The 9-inch grinder.
That thing is a beast.
I mean, if there was somebody talking to me earlier on the comments off my head at the moment, as I said, I'm having trouble with my brain. But he said Iz grabbed him, run up his shirt, and caused him a bit of pain.
A bit of a rash.
Now I got a video here. I never ever put it on because it was embarrassing. I was using the 4-inch with one of them wire wheels on it.
Yeah.
And I'm wire wheeling like a good one, like proper soldier. And I caught the end of the metal. And it jumped onto my shirt and rolled my shirt up to my neck here. And I had the disc cut that was hanging off my neck. And all my shirt was up here like this.
Fucking here trying to strip you naked.
I played it in slow motion, and you could see this thing jump off the bench and beat me in the belly, and you got this big, massive wobble of the belly, and then run up my body and try and strangle me around the neck. But I never ever put it on for people to see it. There's Karen. Have you been around Karen or what?
Yes.
I had a lot of comments. Captain's on. Is he Captain Wayne? Captain Sue, Dave, Sue, Roger. Sue, the president. What am I missing? Sue, Dave, Sue, Roger, Steve. We calling everybody by first names. I thought that was against the law. So, yeah. I can't believe Lionel is so fucking quiet.
I'm just sitting here playing with Dexter.
We're all sitting back listening to the fucking nutter rant. I haven't done a rant. I haven't done a rant for ages. I refuse to do rants. I've done a few band talks, as you know, which I like my band chat. It's a chance to air my lungs. What are you fucking there talking about?
Lyle's drawers.
I'm Spartacus.
Yeah. Well, he's gone. Look, I was just waiting. Hi, Lyle. Fuck me, I start speaking till he gets up and walks off. I've upset him.
Going to blow his nose again.
Well, I listened to Lyle earlier on. You don't know I listens to him because my monitors are always up loud. So I even though I had my cameras off, I was listening to Lyle.
Yeah.
And that man is fucking ill. He's fucking ill, I'm telling you. In you, Lyle. You coughing your fucking lung up.
Oh, sick.
I'm telling you, he was close. I was thinking I'd better send a fucking ambulance. If Vince can send me a fucking pizza, I'm sure I can send you a fucking ambulance.
It can be done.
No.
You all right? Are you all right? Are you all right, Lyle, or what? What do you say, Lyle?
I get it in my head every March, Rob.
Okay, I'm watching you.
I'll be like that until spring when I start walking with the dog there.
Okay, all right. If you're all right, you're all right. But I'm worrying about you, mate. I'm going to tell Captain Jerk now. Captain Jerk, keep an eye on Lyle. I was listening to you coughing when I was.
Ow.
What the fuck was all that about? You got sound effects going on. I'm telling you, you live in a higher place than I do. So obviously the drugs are different up there than down here. Who muted you?
It was me.
It was only you were like this. We actually heard the one day on here, we actually heard Jason having a pee.
Oh God, yeah, that's when I'm in the conservatory.
And your toilet is quite a distance, isn't it?
Well, no, because I moved the computer when I was using the downstairs bathroom in the conservatory. So in the summer, I put the computer and everything in the conservatory, and it's right next to the door to the bathroom. And it's louvered, so you can hear everything through it. And that one night, I just forgot. Normally, I'd pee to the side instead of into the.
It sounded all right, but it was very long. We thought, fucking hell, is this going to go on forever or what?
Yeah, I tend to have long pees. I piss like an horse.
Good question.
So yeah, it was a good pee.
Not supposed to hit the water, Jason. It's supposed to hit just the side of the bowl.
That's what I was saying. Normally, I would hit to the side. And that night, I'd had so much to bloody drink because you guys make me drink too much. I went into let's lean forward and get in there. And yeah.
Robert,
Jason, yourself. You know the cereal Fruit Loops?
Yep, Fruit Loops, yeah.
Or Cheerios?
Yeah, I know Cheerios.
Throw a handful in the bowl. It helps you to aim.
Oh god.
That's why they train a little boy how to use the toilet. How the toilet trainer. Throw a handful of Fruit Loops in the toilet bowl. Get him to aim.
Oh, oh god. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments in here as well. Yes, Captain Joe, I am a hippie. You can tell from the hairstyle, but
Rob, can I ask?
it's all gone quiet.
It didn't come through, Bob. You said, "Can I ask you a question?" And it went quiet.
Yeah, it's just come up saying that Jason have muted me.
Yeah, I did it earlier on.
Why?
Right.
Because you was going like this.
You put your hand on your head, and all we can see is you on the screen
Right.
when we talk that.
You don't realise is that mic is picking up everything, and when you go think you're gone quiet, you're actually you're the most vulnerable because we're actually listening to everything. Lyle, the other week, Lyle had to go outside to have a fucking cough because he was blowing out speakers out. So as soon as you whatever you was doing, you was fucking obviously daydreaming and doing this. Then we was all watching you, thinking, "All right, you."
Right. So I get muted for that, do I?
Fucking right, you do. You fucking bag it, didn't he fucking ban you?
Oh god, yeah.
The thing is, we're supposed to ban somebody every week because we got a bad reputation now for banning people, so we try to ban somebody every week if possible. Because we want to get down to just probably 3 of us, 4 of us. So if we can ban everybody and just get down to 4.
So I'll fuck off. You want me to fuck off? Is that what you're saying?
Because it's not how was that one then? It's yeah. Fuck you, Backett. I'll say it for you, Road King. I'll say it for you. So what is a conservatory? Go on, you can tell him that. Go on. We going, I going. It's actually my shed is my conservatory now, but well, it used to be a conservatory. Are you telling me you don't know what a conservatory is, Captain?
They don't call them conservatories here at all. I know what you're talking about, but they don't call them that.
What do you call it? An outhouse with fucking newspapers.
Don't spell it that way.
What do they call it? What do they call it here, Lionel? I can't. I was like,
Laboratory. You call it a sunroom? I don't know.
it's not attached to your house, though, right?
Yeah, it's attached to your house. Yeah. It's like a 3-wall building attached to your back door, so you can walk straight out to your back door into like a glass built.
No, I think it was called like a 3-season room here.
Oh, well, yeah, it'd be different. You can't call fucking anything.
No, you can't just have one word like conservatory. You gotta say 3-season room.
No, it's a conservatory.
Sunroom, yeah.
A sunroom.
If you can hear me, cuz I'll pop down Sunday usual time, okay? If you haven't banned me already, so you know.
Who's he talking to?
Coronation Street.
Oh, Coronation Street. That fucking Les Battersby again. God damn it.
Ina Sharples. The last time I watched it had fucking Ina Sharples in it.
Karen's got it. Sunroom. That's what we usually call it.
Sunroom. Yeah, sunroom. Fuck, sunroom.
We can call it sunroom because you go into the catch the sun, don't you?
I put mine on the north side of the house.
Let's go into the sunroom, darling. In the night.
So
Tell Jason to get his hair cut.
Big switch. Get your hair cut. A solarium. I thought that was a fucking fish tank place, isn't it?
Solarium? Yeah, maybe, Lionel. Maybe that's the word too. Solarium.
Maybe it's a word. Of course, it's a fucking word.
Oh, I know it's a fucking word. I didn't think you made it up all by yourself.
Well, no.
Cuz I'll see you Sunday, usual time, yeah?
The thing is, what's confusing is you're not looking at us when you're talking. You're actually looking at your telly, thinking,
Yeah, no.
Ian Sharple's got creepy because. So what are you saying to us? Talk to us now when you're looking at the camera.
Oh, he's showing at Vera Duckworth.
I said I'll see you Sunday, usual time, yeah? Have a chat.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Only a solution. Yeah. You can fly my drone for me. I've just lost all fucking power to live. Come fly with me. Let's fly away.
They used to call those rooms solariums, but they don't call them solariums anymore. And they don't call them conservators.
I call it a brothel.
Jason, is that what you call it? A brothel.
Depends how warm it is in there.
It's a good wine-making room in the summer.
Oh, yeah. That's right. How's that coming? You must be finished with primary fermentation. You're moving on by now, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get because you upset my rhythm of alcoholism.
Yeah.
I will now leave it. I'll probably rebottle it again in about a month.
Yeah.
But I said I'll do a bottle for our Jason for his lovely.
Well, how long is it run?
It's fucking.
How long is it going to keep up?
What do you say, Eli?
I said, how long is it going to take?
Well, the thing is, I put enough sugar and fucking yeast in it to kill people. So she was coming up at the moment. It was coming up 14 proof, which is pretty good, you know. It's not fucking moonshine, I know, but it's for the wine. It's very good. So I'll give it another month on a second cycle, and then I don't like bottling it because it's got a tendency to blow up. So I don't try to put it in bottles unless they're going to drink it the same night. We're all going on a summer holiday.
Bob, I was basically asking you how long, like when is it going to be ready?
I could drink it now tonight if I wanted. I put the traps on the top to see if she's still making gas, and she's like one bubble every hour. So there's still movement. There's still movement in it. So I'll give it maybe 2 weeks. I'll take it out of them bottles again and rebottle it all over again, the same as I've done the other week, the other day, and we'll take it from there, and then that should be ready then. But I give Shirley some, and she's even Shirley.
Is it stronger?
It's a little bit funny. I didn't hear you, like.
That each time you do that, it makes the product stronger?
No, it takes out Alex. It takes out all the shit in it. If you saw me when I showed you the first demi, John, it was like quarter-inch thick on the bottom. So I got rid of all that now. Now the next one will leave like a thin dusting on the bottom. So I get rid of all that, and we'll take it from there.
I got some here. I just stuck in this bottle. And this is 160 proof that I made. I haven't cut it yet. I won't drink it like this. It's too strong.
Too much of a man's beer, yeah.
But it's 80%. Like I'll just usually, if you got just over 40, you'll get a blue flame. But if it's a lot higher than that, you also get an orange flame in there as well.
Yeah, man. Blue.
I don't know if I think you can kind of see it in there.
That's good, isn't it? That's fucking clever.
Good.
Can I order 55 crates?
Yeah, I'll start them up soon. Yeah, see, that'll just keep burning. It's got a lot. It's got a lot in there.
So you could run your quad on that then.
I think you probably could. I was considering trying it out.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably run maybe 2 more distillations on it and see if I could get into the 90s or just maybe 92%, like 180 proof somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But it's still going, as you can see. There's a lot. It's almost, like I say, it's 160. So
you could become a blacksmith with a flame like that.
I dare say I could.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's still burning. I don't know if you guys.
You shove your metal in there, mate. You soon be making fucking knives and stuff.
I'll shove something in there, all right.
I think that would burn. Right? Would it burn your bell end off?
It's still burning, as you can see, and I lit that quite a while ago. And there's like, I don't know, maybe a quarter ounce, not even a quarter, eighth of an ounce.
So that'd be all right to run my Zippo lighter with.
I think you probably could, Jace. Yeah, for sure. It's still burning. Like, it'll just keep on.
Like the Zippo fuel you can drink.
I need a bit of gallon. I need a bit of gallon to run my Zippo lighter. Denzel. All the boys are on it, right? Denzel and Alex. Denzel is a marathonist. He's a runner.
It's a lot of heat. Nice heat.
Man. And Alex is a motorbicyclist.
Oh, yeah.
Alex does the Western Supermare.
No way, really?
Jace. Yeah, he does that. He does the biking down there, so I'm going to meet him this year.
You got to have some pretty big. You got to have some pretty big balls to do the Supermare.
Denzel, yeah, Denzel does. I think Denzel. Have you done the Iron Man, Denzel? I'm sure Denzel should meet our Scott because obviously they are both together in what they're doing here. John, so
still burning.
I wanted to do one. I wanted to do a 5 mile. I like to do a 5 mile run. I'm not going to run it. I'm going to walk it, obviously.
You're going to walk the Supermare?
No, they do a 5 mile one for the oldies. You can walk, run. So I'll do a little bit of running, a little bit of walking. And they chuck.
You got to have deep pockets to put a bike in Supermare, Western Supermare. That sand just fucks everything. Yeah,
Denzel done the Iron Man. Scott only did the running part of the Iron Man. He didn't do all of it because you got to run into the water and you do your fucking swimming crazy people, and then you're on a fucking city push bike for fucking miles and miles, and then you're running from fucking unbelievable. But I was glad to be there doing the photography for them. I photography for what I photography for? Lanwern? No.
What?
2 L's. Lanwern. Is it Lanwern? Fuck me, I've lost my brain.
Still fucking burning.
Yeah, I did the photography for one of them. I can't fucking remember because my brain's not hurting. Alex thinks he knows Wayne Asplund, which he should. If you don't, I'll introduce him because Wayne is the organizer now of Western Supermare.
Okay.
What's his name? Give him the rank. I mean, the boss of Western Supermare races loves Wayne. He's a lovely lad, like, you know. So they made him. They upranked him. Liz Weddy, thank you, Seb. Liz Weddy runners. Fucking Lanwern. Well, it's close, isn't it? Liz Weddy runners, yeah. Scotty's Liz Weddy runners, and I've been all around Wales with him running. I only do the photography. I don't run. I just eat sandwiches and I eat in cafes. But Are we still here or what? Are you just fucking listening to me rabbiting on all fucking night? Fuck me and make me earn my fucking living tonight, innit?
Oh, you're telling a lovely story. Keep going.
Why is Lionel muted?
Did you ban Bob or what?
I haven't
No.
muted anybody.
Jason, I was muted because I was getting a drink.
Oh, you muted yourself. Okay. So I'm the official muted tonight.
Bob to say, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
When I cracked the ice tray, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
See, for the past 3 live chats there, I've heard Bob say, you know, we got to teach Lionel how to use the mute button. So,
And then you're getting questioned for it. I'm sorry, mate.
I'm just showing off my command of my new mute button. Now that I know how to use it.
You're a good man if you know how to use a mute button. I think Bob is trying to give us fucking akai on and off. I can't turn my rocket stove indoors. I can't run. I can't run. Excuse me, everybody in the chat room. I started drinking rather early tonight because I'm suffering something you really don't want to know about. And my brain is not, because I am told Jason. We had more assaults tonight, today, Jace, after I left you.
Really?
With text messages and whatever. So, you know, I'm a bit out of it. I'm a bit spaced, but to have another shave tonight. I'm growing a beard, and I'm gonna like get that Grecian 2000 stuff, and I'm gonna go black. And you'll think I'm 30, and you'll never know who the fucking I am, would you? I walk past you and think, who the fuck was that fucking dark-headed fucker?
Ask Lionel where he gets it from.
What's that?
The Grecian.
Grecian 2000.
The Grecian formula. Yeah. Remember the old Richard commercials on TV?
I was gonna say like Robert Richard.
Pay penalty for looking too good.
Yeah.
Grecian formula, please. I got no gray up top, just a beard, just around the mouth a bit.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, John. I like John. Honest to God, he's a hell of a nice fella. You know, I got to be honest. I know a hell of a lot of nice fellas, and John is one of them. No pressure. See, no pressure. I've had a fucking shit year. When I say year, can I say year? I've had a shit year, and some people now understand why. I can't tell it over the air. All right, I see what you mean now, Karen. I can't tell you over the air. I can tell you privately, by all means. But I've had a shit year, and it's all come boiling down on my brain tonight because of my sister. And everybody loves a sister, as we all know. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to sing a song now. I'm going to sing a song for us Christians. And
the fuck?
we'll do a quick service, and I'll give some of you some bread and baptize you now, okay?
You'll want to get that menorah.
Menorah.
You'll want to get that menorah if you're going to have a little service.
I haven't got a clue what it is because Alan's doing the giveaway. He never showed what it bloody is. It's a sofa. I don't know if it's a 2-seater or a 3-seater. A sofa. What the fanny graddock is a sofa? But I dare say I'll find out. I could always be worse, Rob. You could have. Yeah. Well, at least I haven't got a drinks problem. Get a horse.
No problem drinking at all, either.
Get a horse tank for baptism. I could make an horse tank, couldn't we? We could make an horse tank, me and Jace. And then people would all come from all over Newport for us to hold their fucking head under the water. Some longer than others. Some longer than others. Yeah. I don't know.
Back in a second.
Okay, one. Hiya, Jason.
Oh no, hang on. Gotta give me a bit longer than that. I'm a faggot.
Nice big lumps there, Rob. Down the hatch. Yes, I apparently people have noticed that I drink sometimes, but I just don't know. It's good for your fucking eyesight. Fuck man, to do that.
No shingles.
That's right. I wear them when I'm welding. Ooh, he's going to get our guy. I've had quite a lot of stick this week when about my welding tactics. Well, I've been welding, I should think now, for over 50 years. I've had our guy once in 50 years, but you've still got somebody who's been welding for probably 2.5 weeks. You'll get a fucking out. Oh, you will. You'll get a fucking out. And I think, nah. Good night, drink. It's good night. I said, nah, I won't get out. Big dog leather. Hello, all. Dun, 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 dun. Big dog leather. Yes. Hi, big dog. Hi, big dog. Hi, big dog. Good name, I like that. Hi, big dog. Big dog leather. Funny enough, we haven't had no strange, crazy people coming on for a long time, have we?
Did we get any thumbs down yet?
I don't know. Do it. Apparently, we got 18 viewers. That's what's his name? And what's his name, and probably what's his name as well.
And him too, yeah. I'll see.
Thank you for watching our channel. I'm sorry to say, I do not want yours. Wait there, Bob Deacon.
What's going on there, Bob? You having a bit of pot noodle?
Yeah. No, it's in a metal dish. That's definitely that's a ceramic dish with a 4-inch spoon by the sound of it.
Ah, a bit of vindaloo then.
Yeah, it could be. I think it's oxtail soup. And a couple of soldiers out of bread. You know the bread soldiers?
Yeah.
Because fair dues to Bob. He lives up there on his own, you know?
Does he?
Yeah. And he wears glasses. I saw he had glasses on him.
He's almost a pensioner.
Yeah, here he goes. He took his glasses off. So what did it taste like, Bob, for the first time? Bob.
Oh, we're talking about me now, are we?
No, we just thought you didn't. I was asking if
we're
you
talking about me, are we? Oh, I missed that. Yeah, go on.
Do you swallow? Wait, there, he's drinking now. Okay, we're on the drinks now. The thing is, every time you make a noise, your picture becomes big.
Said, let prison know.
You know how it works. Every time you talk, your picture comes big, right? So you was just rattling a dish then because you was having soup. Or were you having fucking cornflakes this time of day? Come on, Bob. I used to on my own. Well, Bob's froze now. Every fucker's froze.
No,
I like crocodile in the morning. So what was in the bowl, Bob?
No.
I like crocodile.
Just
banana.
So is Jason? Jason's gone now.
No, Jason got.
Have you, Bob?
Jason got business.
Gone for a whack.
What are you saying, Bob? Hello, Bob Colin Arson. What are you using? A fucking Windows 7 or what?
Bottle.
Your head's going, but there's no sound coming out of it.
Often calling Bob. Often calling Bob.
No, we done that joke.
I haven't even got any fucking windows, mate. I haven't got windows where I live, mate.
What the fuck's he doing now? He's got a knife in his mouth.
Got no windows, he says.
I gotta go worship the porcelain altar. Bob,
So where's One-Eyed Willie? Where's my mate, One-Eyed Willie? What happened to him?
Oh, yeah. He's away.
We don't talk about him. What was you drinking then? What you had? You got a knife in your mouth?
What?
Fucking hell! What are you drinking?
Yeah.
Bob, I'm gonna show you this tomorrow.
No.
It's a very tough conversation to have.
You're like in a different twilight zone. Get in slow.
Go and put Percy to porcelain, mate. Oh.
I think we knows now what's happening, don't we? You found a Rob Nurden with don't.
I tell you what, I can hear the American bloke clearer than I can hear you 5 miles away. Work that one out.
It's called a decent computer.
Is there an American around here? What American?
What American?
What American?
You know American.
What American?
I beg your fucking pardon. There's no American in here.
What we
What's
got?
going on with you?
What
You look like fucking.
what we got here?
You look like fucking Donald Trump.
We got failure to communicate. It's Canada versus Wales.
Donald Nurden.
Canada up here. And Baggett Vincent, he's also in Canada. He's one province over. In Canada, we call Vince the Polish Prince.
Bobby Vinton.
Okay.
Well, Rob's gone.
He's going for a piss. He's going for a piss. He can't control his bladder. There we go.
Just get a pail. You just get a pail.
Oh, man. Oh, go on, man. Empty your nuts. Go on. Go on, empty your nuts. Oh, hello.
You know the thing I've noticed about getting old is when you have a pee, because you dangle so much foreskin, you give it a good shake.
Tell you what, guys, I can do better in Canada than I can hear him, and he lives about 5 miles away from me.
So you give it a good shake.
Oh shit, he's back.
You give it a good shake, but then you still got like 4.5 gallons left under your skin, like. You know what I mean?
I had my skin trimmed off at an early age, so I don't really get that.
Oh yeah, right.
Same here, Bob. Thanks for bringing up a bitter memory as a child.
I got about 4.5 foot of skin.
4.5 feet.
So by the time you got to roll it back first, haven't you? You got to roll it back first to get the bell end out.
It's like a dryer hose.
And then you have your pee. But if you let go too soon,
I missed.
the skin covers it. The skin covers it, and it holds about nearly half a pint of pee. So you put your trousers up, and then all of a sudden half a gallon of pee wants to come back out. So you end up, and that's why old people.
Bob, I gotta ask you a question, Bob. You think maybe this is a conversation you should be having with your doctor and not on Google Hangouts?
You're supposed to put a loop in it, like a dishwasher drain. You put a loop in it, then you can't get back.
I tried elastic band, but it fucking hurts, you know.
That's why they call it. That's why they call it a P trap.
I think the next thing is probably going to be a Jubilee clip.
Bread bag clip.
I don't know if
Just
they're
get some job.
I don't know if they're doing big enough. Though.
One of those on there. There you go.
I don't mind a Jubilee clip. One of them like 3-inch ones, 3-inch at least.
That'll work, Bob.
Doing Sunday, mate, 11 o'clock.
Where the hell did Jason take off to?
Jason got visitors, and he's running in and out of rooms. He did tell me, he did warn me. Well, he wasn't warned. He told me that he's got a couple of visitors there tonight, so he's got to run back for. Which is bloody good going. So we're gonna get that damn thing trimmed. You can't. Not this age. I'm having some fucker touch my knob with a fucking Stanley knife.
I'd love to see the look on the person's face. 65-year-old man walks into the doctor's office. Yeah, I'd like to get circumcised.
Well, the videos I saw, that looks like it fucking hurts. I'm not having none of that. It's a true story, huh? It's a true. Oh, back, it's got a true. No, you know, yeah. It's a true story. It happens when you get older, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah, I'm starting there, Bob. I know what you're talking about.
The thing is, the bigger your belly get, the smaller your willy gets.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It sucks it in.
That's it.
And it like puts your thing in. Because I used to be a nice fucking 9-incher, you know?
I don't know what you're saying, Bob. In Canada here, I'm so happy we went to the metric system.
Then I realized there was a fucking 110 volt. Excuse me, chat room. I've had a few drinks and I've had a lot of fucking brain fucking power. I have to sit down to pee. I do actually. Quite a few years now.
It's no longer a foreskin. It's a 5th and 6th skin, and it's 7th. That's a good one. I think John's got the.
Mine is like that, you know, when they do the sausage thing and they got that like intestines of a pig. That's what I pick up. It's like 15 foot of that stuff.
Okay.
Did Bob say something in? Bob, did you say something in?
I did, yeah. Are you free Sunday?
Yes, no problem at all, mate.
Okay, mate. I'll see you Sunday.
No problem at all. I'll put the kettle on.
Put the kettle on and we'll have a chat.
Yeah, I'm cool. Want you a real bad foreskin joke? Oh, God, where are we taking this? Come on in, Timmy.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it, yeah.
I heard it all now. Nice one, Alex. You're going to get there, mate. There's no stopping that.
That's the thing, Alex. There's nothing you can do about that. Gravity is real, and it comes for us all.
They reckon I was one of the best bike riders in fucking Wales. And then as soon as I shattered my ankle, the world changed a bit around me, without a doubt, because I'm now terrified of motorbikes. every time I even look at a motorbike, I think about the pain I went through on my ankle. So, Alex, make sure you got them boots on, mate. Right, Tim, what do you do with the leftover foreskins? Nice one,
Bad.
Tim.
It's bad. It's funny, but it's bad.
Well, you know them boxes of O-rings you can buy. You know them boxes of O-rings you can buy? Well, apparently the Irish thought they was condoms. I'll be fucked when it will look like some... Ricky, come on. We are sorry, Karen. I don't know where the other ladies are tonight, but Karen's in the room, so I got knee problems. Safe first always, but yeah. I shattered my ankle.
Yeah, I like Karen. I'm just a fly in the room listening.
I shattered my ankle and I actually walked around it on for 2 weeks. And I was in how much pain. We rang the doctor and the doctor said, have you had an x-ray? And I said, no, we went up the hospital and they said, oh, you're just a grey-headed old fat. What messed about on a motorbike? He said, it's quite common. You old, you still think you can ride a motorbike. So it's just bruised. And anyway, 2 weeks later, I rang the doctor and said, listen, I'm unbelievable pain. And the doctor said, did you have an x-ray? I said, no. He said, go back up there and demand an x-ray. So me and my son hobbled back up the hospital and said I needed an x-ray. Well, they said to me after that, they said they'd never seen so many fucking breaks in an ankle in their life. I literally shattered my ankle to pieces. And I've been walking on it for 2 weeks. So I had the metal pins and everything. I was supposed to be in there for a couple of fucking days. I was in there for 11 weeks just for an ankle. But they shoved the old stainless steel pins in and they done this, they done that and done that and done this. And I tried to sue this twat who said, oh, it's only a sprain, you're a grey-headed old fat. But they wouldn't have it. Okay.
Yeah, we saw that, the picture of your ankle there when it was all blue and black and
yeah. Last time I hobbled into the hospital was that picture there, blue and black.
technical.
Then they done the operation and they done the plaster that tight. They didn't allow for swelling.
Yeah.
Well, come like 4 o'clock in the morning, I am screaming as loud as I could scream. So they get this sister nurse, whatever they call them, and she said, "Oh, this don't look right," and she started cutting it open, and fuck that thing opened with like a 6-inch gap when the swelling took over. And she said, "Oh, that was wrong. I thought, oh, fuck, every other word somebody was saying, oh, they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that." The surgeons come up to my bed when Shirley was there. Shirley will tell you, come up to my bed with a fucking felt pen and drawed all over my foot what he was going to do. And when I went into the surgery, I come back up. The drawing was on the other side of the fucking foot. I thought, well, why did you do all that drawing for? It's got nothing to do with that. So yeah, I was in pain for a long time, and it was super pain.
Oh, that's of the surgery.
And you'll see me once. There's a photo of me somewhere on a bike. I'm stood up on it. I can't sit down on it. I'm stood up, and I've done like a lap, and so I can't even try it no more because it's gonna hurt. And it did put me off for life. So
I guess I've been lucky. I've never had any serious injuries or anything like that. No broken bones, nothing like that. Sprain, the odd sprain, but nothing serious.
My son will tell you. If I ever got my son on here, or if you ever talk to Robert on Facebook, he will tell you how fucking mad I was on a bike. And no, I can't even. Not even a quad. I won't even sit on a quad for fuck's sake. Got 4 fucking wheels.
Takes the spirit out of you.
Yeah, it scared the fucking shit out of me, well and truly. I couldn't do it anymore, Alex.
That be from a PTSD?
What's that, Lionel?
What Bob's saying about the motorbike there, would that be a form of PTSD?
Post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, it could be.
Could be. Could be.
What do they give for that now? I don't think maybe they give you something.
There's 2.5 things I'm terrified of, right? One now is motorbikes. 2 is glass. I am fucking petrified of glass. You know, when you're cutting it. And the other one is obviously fucking electricity, because it's just not getting on with me at all.
No, I think there was 4 things. You said Shirley one time. You're scared of Shirley.
Ah, get on there. Couple of bed butts. Yeah, fucking. Nah, she's a lovely lady. Hiya, Sue. How's it going? No, she wasn't there, actually. It was bluffing. Look.
Premium dry cider. You don't drink dry cider.
I drink any fucking with that word on. Cider.
Cider. It always adds sugar.
Did you what did I say on one of the videos I had a bit of trouble with? I said it's like a 50-year-old prostitute giving a blowjob. What video was that on? I fucking got in trouble about that.
Was that on a video?
Yeah, I said it. Oh, something lost his suction. What the fuck was I talking about? Something's lost his suction, and I said it was like a 50-year-old prostitute.
Lost its suction.
So I got in a lot of trouble over that.
No doubt.
I tend to get in trouble over any fucking thing. I was a DAF.
You want me to take some pictures and send them to Charmaine, Jason, on the weekend?
Hey.
You want me to take some pictures on the weekend, send to Charmaine?
I'm a little bit worried then, but yes.
No, nothing bad. Maybe she'll remember how much she liked it, and you guys will book your tickets.
Can somebody send? Yeah, the Leyland probably fell to pieces. It was your last fan chat, Rob. See, you know, this is I can't even remember what I'm fucking saying or doing. I got this like routine. I go over the works. I do what I gotta do. I pop into Jason's on the way back, have a cup of coffee, have a laugh, and come home. And for some reason, I've been driving. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Is Captain Jerk coming on tonight?
I don't know. Does he want to come on?
He's in the room.
Well, he's on everything else. I was on this other channel, and Captain was on it. He was a spanner as well. Captain Jerk was a spanner. And Wayne wants to come on when he's 3 or 4. I noticed we're not talking over each other tonight, so there's something fucking wrong.
It's really orderly today. There's no fucking confusion.
No, I think somebody's watching somebody else's channel and said, I hate that channel because they talk over each other all the time. They did. That's what they actually said.
Come off.
Honest to fucking God.
Really?
I'm telling you. Because what they don't realize is that I've been doing this for a long time. So I get comments, not so much as a comment, as a text message, telling me who, what, where, why, when, why, and what's been said about who, what, when, why, who.
Yeah.
And as I said, I was sent a message saying, you want to have a look at this. And obviously I went and had a look. And it was somebody begging for subscribers. Fucking begging. It was begging. Please subscribe to me. I am great. And I thought, fucking hell.
Well, you know, it's one thing when somebody gives you a compliment and you say, well, thank you. But it's another thing to fucking pump yourself up. That's just bullshit. That's good.
I could not believe what I was reading. And it went on. And it was like every other... remember that fella, the Scottish fella?
Yes. Yeah.
He would put like 55 comments on the one video. And you think, oh, for fuck's sake, give us a break here, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that. It was like that, but this was in somebody else's chat room, and he must have thought, what the fucking hell's going on here?
Yes.
So, I don't know. I don't know, honestly, God, because I'm talking very truthful tonight, because I'm pissed. I got a lot of fucking brainwaves broken. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the world.
Oh, hang on a minute. Alex is he's going to check Baggett's channel out. Alex,
you don't need to do that.
Listen, do it when you go to bed, because it'll fucking send you to sleep. He's the most boring fucking...
Alex, if you got time, subscribe to me. I could really use this.
And sitting through a fucking lecture. Professor Vin.
Alex,
please.
If you got anybody in a chat room, if you've got a yellow coat, picture, looking down your whatever shoulder this is, looking down your shoulder like that at the camera with a yellow coat on, and I will put you on one of my videos. I'll put your picture on there with a little shout out for you.
I wish I had a yellow coat.
That's the least I can do. The least I can do. The Merc. I did spoil Ricky Dove. I done his video. I had to forge it a bit because he only did his face like this. So I had to extend the collars yellow, and I had to make his shoulders a bit bigger because he was like this. His picture was like that. So I had to forge quite a lot of it on Photoshop, but I got away with it. But he noticed. Oh, thanks for that, Rob. It's not a problem. It's not hurting me at all. If you want your picture on my, if you want your picture and your name on my channel, not a fucking doubt.
Why you get my picture and my name on your channel then? Why won't I have a go? Get me on there.
Your fucking name is all over his channel. What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. It's like you're paying him. You think you're paying him for crying out loud.
Only £5 a week is worth it.
Oh, it's just a 5.
The thing is, I've always said from day one, it's not hurting anybody to mention somebody else's name, to give them a little punt, to give them a little help, to give them a little handout, to show them the direction of somebody I think is slightly wiser as far as internet is concerned. And because you see most people's subscribers now are froze. They're frozen in time, and they're coming up 1s and 2s at a time. That's why they're going on other channels, trying to scrounge subs. I'll stick to my guns. I can't ever think if there's a video out there of me saying please subscribe to me. I don't think Crystal.
I still, and I haven't been making a lot of videos today, but I still get 1 or 2 subs a day, but I lose just about as many. 1 or 2 a day, lose 2 a day. It's just the way it goes, you know.
It's weird somebody subscribes to you and then unsubscribes. So you think,
yeah,
well, weird. Why the fuck you click that for and then unclick it? But
big accident.
With me, I go up 10, back down 15, up 10, back down 15, and I think, oh, okay. But it's this. You don't mind, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh.
But I did say in the last video, people will say subscribers doesn't matter. Fucking just bullshit this, because subscribers do matter. They're thanking you for what you might have made them laugh on one video, but they're fucking thanking you for it and saying, "Oh, thanks for that. I'm going to subscribe to you. You old fat. Thank you very much." That's it. I might never talk to that man for the rest of my life.
I think the thing is the subscriber, the views are what gets you paid, but the subscribers tell you how popular you are. If somebody subscribed to you, it's because they obviously like something about you or your channel. They might not watch all the time, but they like you. So it's pretty important, I think, in general terms.
Did you send Jason? Oh, God.
What?
Captain, I gotta call you Captain Justin. Justin, Jason, did you send Justin a link?
You catch all that?
Oh, me? I don't send a link.
No. Vince can send a link.
I don't have Justin's email address.
Oh fuck! I don't want to put the other monitor on because I've been freezing every time I put that monitor on. So
Hey Justin, send me a quick email to baggettcorner@gmail.com and I'll send you the link.
Wayne wants to come on after, so we're gonna have trouble with Wayne as well because Wayne is, as you know, Wayne only comes on for the last hour. There's a swear word on my channel.
No, not a swear word.
Okay. And, what are we talking about there?
We were talking about something.
I forgot.
Oh, sorry. We were about the swear word I typed just then. It was me.
Screw? Screw is not a swear word.
I'm actually known as the fellow with the camera. That is what people call me, or the fellow with the camera. Because wherever I am, I don't think Jason will disagree with me. Every time you see me, I got a fucking camera close to me or in my pocket, without a doubt about it. So,
Bob.
Hello.
Yeah, Bob. You, I got Justin's email right here. You want me to send him the link?
Yes, please. John Dixon, are you from Pembroke? Sure. Pembrokeshire.
Oh, okay, I got Justin Richardson, yeah. Oh, sorry, should I not have said the last name?
The thing is,
Just cut that piece out. Sorry about that, Justin.
most of my subscribers are actually Facebook friends as well, you know, because I do ask them to join me on Facebook. Because Facebook, as we all know, is a bit more intimate. Not this week, but usually more intimate and friendly. But, you know, I got a free.
I just sent him the link.
VW Restorations. Wish I had time to make more vids. I think VW, you can make a vid just by walking to your car and getting in your car.
Sure,
yeah. There's video every day of your life. Just talking to your wife if you've got to talk to her.
Yeah, but you're lucky. I mean, Rob, you're lucky. You got the gift of the gab. You can chat on and on about all sorts of stuff, and it comes out sounding pretty freaking interesting. The rest of us will talk, and it sounds boring as fucking hell. So you know, you're lucky that way. You're pretty good.
I think, yeah. I'm not agreeing with you, but I'm thinking I've got actually I've had so many stories to tell about any subject you want to talk about, because I've had a pretty fulfilled life without a doubt about it. I am the oldest here at the moment until Wayne gets in, and I'm full of stories. Literally, I could tell you a story about any fucking thing.
I think it's good. It needs to be pointed out though, Ross's videos are very topical and they're on point as well. I mean, I don't understand why he hasn't got like 50,000 subscribers to his channel, because his videos are fucking brilliant.
Just the name alone. Just the name alone.
Yeah, but the content's awesome. You know, it's very. I won't sit and watch some Welder Cam. Like, I won't. Not. It's something I cut my teeth doing, and I find it boring. I watch Ross's videos, and I want to do it again. You know, I start restoring a VW. It's just they are brilliant, and the way he does them, his editing is brilliant. I don't understand why he's not a fucking big YouTuber. Don't understand it. You've got some people out there who've got far more subs than me, because obviously my channel's new. It's not very popular at the moment. But you've got some guys, they'll make a video of, I don't know, let's just do for instance, an example of an old motor An old engine, yeah, hit and miss, and they'll talk over it, and they're monotone. You feel like you're in fucking college. You're being spoken to by a lecturer, and their subs just shoot up in the air. It's amazing what people enjoy on YouTube.
I can't take videos like that. I just want to fucking
shoot very good content. Oh god, I haven't been able to take a picture of any for ages.
It's so, Jason, it's so ridiculous. That one video is my big claim to fame for some fucking reason. I don't know why. It's just stupid.
It's actually a brilliant video. I fucking love that video. I watched it 3 times.
You'd have to. You fall asleep so many times. You fall asleep.
No, it's actually a good video. You do it in a way that I want to learn more, so it's good.
I just don't get it.
I was looking at a video. Somebody asked me about a video scroll saw, and I went looking through my videos to send him a woodworking
Yeah.
which I used to do. And I went to one of my videos, it had 36 views. For fucking 10 years. 10 years, 36 fucking views.
36?
Yeah, honest to God. So it's only recent, it's only within the last 5 years that I've gained that amount of subscribers.
Jeez.
I've got videos that only have views from me.
Come on, really?
Yeah. I've been on here for over a decade.
Have you really?
Yeah. March 2nd of 06.
Yeah, I think I came on about 2007, just under a different name, though. But yeah, I think somewhere around there, too, yeah. So 10, 11 years, 12 years, I guess, yeah.
Shit.
But for the first while that you're on, you basically don't do fuck all, and you're still trying to figure out how to hold the camera, and you don't know
what's the 2 Jasons?
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's weird.
You guys with mustache and goatee, I should say.
When he passes out and falls asleep, it looks like there's somebody still there.
Remember what's it called? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
The Galaxy, yeah.
Fucking brilliant. That was because he used to have it on his shoulder. I guess it was 2 of them. One was fucking brilliant.
I read all those books when I was a kid.
Oh, you're one of those guys in junior high.
I still went out and tore up the neighborhood, but that didn't mean I didn't freaking read books. I did learn how to read at one point.
When did you start reading that? Junior high? Because I think that's when I read them too, junior high.
I started reading the science fiction stuff when I was about 10, 11.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty early. Holy shit.
This is the Twilight Zone.
Yep, I'm stepping into the Twilight Zone.
Don't affect your television. It takes so long, though. I need to learn it all, Rob. I think.
Oh, Justin. Sorry.
I think I got the upper hand as far as editing is concerned because I've done editing for probably coming up probably about 30 years because the photography side of my life. But hi there, Petter Lindstone. Okay.
Golden earring. That's what golden earring. That's who it was.
Yep.
I love it. I love editing. Honest to God, I'd rather sit here editing and actually taking video. But I mean, when you go to say a Denzel sort of marathon sort of thing, I take something probably like average of fucking 8 hours video. And then you've got to boil that down to 20 minutes. So it's
that's because
a lot of work.
You just turn the camera on and you let it roll, and then you come back and edit, cut chunks out later on.
All the Liz Weddy boys, most of the Liz Weddy runners know me, so I'm pretty friendly with a lot of them. So it's nice to be there. They treat me nice. You go to some places, You go to some place with a camera and they obviously treat you like fucking shit because they think, oh, it's, you know, they've lost their privacy now because there's somebody stood over there with a fucking camera. But I can blur your fucking face out quicker than most people.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, I'm going to blur you.
People have no privacy, especially in America. It's average of like a dozen cameras or more are immediately on you as soon as you leave, as soon as you stick your head at your door.
Yeah.
Like seriously. So I got over it. I was just like, whatever. People are such babies about cameras, dude. Like, yeah, you want to stick the camera in my face? You want to stick it in my crotch too? Huh? I don't care.
It's one thing that they can film you, and then they say that you can't film them.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
you know, according to the police, we're not supposed to film the police over in this country. Fuck that. If I see something happening, I'm gonna fucking film it, and I'd probably get arrested for it, but I'm still gonna film it.
Oh no! Here, the police.
If you're
They ask you to be polite and respectful to stuff that's going on. If there's like an accident with some cadavers laying around, you know, to be respectful to those people and to their families and stuff like that. But otherwise, no, the cops really can't freaking tell you not to film, and they've done illegal shit like stealing people's cameras and freaking making them freaking delete their freaking footage and stuff like that, and that is really, really touchy, especially in the current climate.
I think that's why iCloud come into it. Because now when I film, it's automatically sending it home to my computer. So when I get home, it's on my computer.
Love to have that.
It's iCloud. iCloud does it. You take a photo, it's straight. So if I thought I was going to get robbed, all I got to do is quickly get my phone out, take a picture of him, and I know if I'm robbed and killed, at home, on my computer will be a picture of the fuckers would just kill me.
Well, you know, this is the introduction to Securitron. It is. This is how it starts. You know, this is how 1984 starts.
Yeah.
No.
The
invention of the magnetic strip.
This is how we get to that inevitability, you know, freaking. And then, you know, there's that thing with the, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the cartoon. It's an anime cartoon called Big O, and they all have freaking barcodes on the backs of their necks.
No.
Yeah, it's Japanese stuff. It's conspiracy. Pretty weird. It's pretty weird.
I love all that stuff. I haven't seen that one though.
It's interesting if you watch it and you could freaking sit through a little bit of boring freaking like, you know, anime, you know, drag, you know how some animes drag. Well, if you could get through that part, there actually are some very interesting implements to that storyline. That universe is very interesting to me, you know, and we make fun of it and stuff, but whatever. Well, Big O.
It's the way of life now, though, isn't it? It's the way of life is the camera, and you don't have to have a fucking good an iPhone. The nice. It takes a fucking good picture. In other words, an iPhone takes a pretty good picture and a pretty good video. They all went mad because we all got these like fucking big, you know, the big cameras. Wherever mine is, you know, the big fucking thing. We all got them fucking things, and then you see somebody at one of these dudes who is stood there with a fucking iPad.
Yeah.
You think, what the fuck? This costs 600 quid. That costs fucking 25 fucking pence, and he's filming better than I am.
That's like my last phone had a 20 megapixel Carl's Eyes fucking lens camera on it. It was amazing, but the fucking phone was shit.
It's the power of the camera now is unfucking believable.
Hang on a second.
And you notice now all the big photographers have jumped over to drone flying as well, because they're doing aerial photography.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the sunrise and all that. They're not flying around like fucking Looney Tunes like us lot. They're actually just going up and taking photographs of seashores, because them cameras can do it.
You selling seashells down there?
Oh, yeah.
This is the camera that I use.
It's a Canon.
It's a Canon PowerShot 500 IS.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, it's a SX 500 IS.
The power shot was a fucking good camera.
And I use this for pictures. I mainly use it for video, and that's most of what I've used it for. Get the cheap Chinese Chinesium
Tripod
onto it, and I've got Chinese batteries in it. So
yeah, I got one like that one there. I think I got it from Harbor Freight, Justin. That stand.
Yeah, they sell them everywhere. They're like a few bucks. So
a few bucks, yeah.
That's American. We used to use that wooden stick there on the end of the camera.
I still got that. It's still sitting in a freaking big oversized whiskey bottle. That's my impromptu tripod. Yeah, I still got that. Over the corner. Yeah, I still got it all.
I see Paul just coming.
Yeah, we haven't seen Paul for a while. Where's he been?
Oh, how you doing?
Paul hasn't been around for a whiley. I thought you went to the dark side.
Paul says they're banning Chinese goods. Man, that will never happen.
No, they're putting tariffs on a lot of stuff, and it's going to change the trade agreements. And Trump's doing something where he wants to freaking he wants the Chinese to knock off $100 billion of our $375 billion debt to them because they've been ripping us off on our copyright and trademark. What happened? So yeah, they really have been. You know, they just take American creativity and they rebrand it as their own without even altering it sometimes, and they put it out and they profit from it. These Chinese companies, and their government will never punish them for it. So because of that copyright and trademark and infringement, that's one of the reasons that Trump is saying, hey, you know, we've overlooked these grievous and very grave copyright infringements and trademark, infringements and stuff like that. You could give us a little something, you know, but China's a fickle.
Either way, Justin, North America, you know, United States, Canada, it's not that we couldn't cut them out eventually, but it would have to happen over a period of 20 years.
Or more, yeah. I do believe it's possible as well, but it's very unlikely in this.
Some of the stuff is fucking good in it.
We just don't make anything anymore. That's the problem, right?
I agree. There's nothing made here anymore, hardly. Yeah. And if it is, you're paying for it. You're paying out.
We're not just consumers. We're consumers ourselves. The whole country is a consumer, right? So it's all consumer.
Yeah, the government is a gigantic consumer, dude. Of course. Yeah, no doubt. And it's not just us; it's you too. It's Mexico. It's freaking everybody. Yeah,
exactly. That's right.
No doubt. Yeah, man.
Denzel said, I've got a GoPro, but he's found a camcorder which will draw, blah, blah, blah. I think is good to use. The best GoPro I've found is this fucking thing.
What's that one, Rob?
It's a GoPro.
It's a Hero, isn't it?
Cube. But I'm not being funny. You could fucking probably throw this thing.
Yeah.
And it'd come out smelling the roses. It is a fucking brilliant camera. It's got two functions. One press, it does your video. Two presses, it does time lapse. Job done. But fucking, I put a mag mount on it so I can stick it fucking anywhere. And I love this thing. Camcorders, as you obviously know, if you watch my videos, I go through about 4 camcorders a year. And me and Jason bought very similar, didn't we, Jason? The fucking thing.
I want to respond to something that Paul just put in the comments. Paul, one reason that China is producing twice as much steel is because we produce less than 1/10 of what we used to produce. And they're buying up as much scrap metal from everybody as they possibly can. And then they freaking, they repurpose all the freaking scrap that they get. And that's part of their production line or whatever.
There's a conversation that I just had with somebody, very same. And I thought, well, the guy and I think I referred to Jason. I wasn't talking to you guys about it. I was talking to another friend of mine. And I was talking about Jason being in that recycling industry. And I remember, Jason, you had said at some point that basically you guys don't do anything but kind of just break it down into component size and ship everything off to China, right? For processing.
Pretty much that's what we're doing there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at GD, yeah. With the steel side of things, when I used to run the metal yard, we'd bring material in, we process material into 1 and 2 grades, sell into Port Talbot or Salsa for UK production. Yeah. But then we'd also send 3,000 ton a month over to Belgium, which would then go into a bigger container ship, a bigger hull, off to China. So there was, because we had a small yard, 3,000 tons is nothing, but 3,000 ton would be enough for a ship.
Yeah.
There'd probably be 20 or 30 of those ships then all going into Belgium and being offloaded into a bigger ship off to China. So China were buying so much of the material. They basically inflated the prices in the country, which was great for us while we were making the steel. But when China shut the door, and they did, it fucked everything up.
Yeah.
And what's worse, the material they were producing over there is high in chromium.
I don't know if it was China or I think Japan that actually bought the scrap metal that was left over after the 9/11 disaster from the Twin Towers. I think it was Japan.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but it was one of the two of them. And they are relentless in their freaking like, oh, we see a big freaking pile of scrap metal. We want it. We want all of that scrap metal. And now our scrap industry is in the toilet.
So why did they shut down? Jason? Why did they shut down the import then? Like, why would they from time to time shut down the import just to decrease demand so that they could buy it cheaper? Why were they doing it?
Well, I don't understand their reasons behind it. All I know is that they shut the door to us, which then fucking fucked everything up. Prices dropped.
Yeah,
it actually made processing material just not worthwhile.
I was wondering if they did it on purpose for that. I was wondering if they did it
not just with steel. They do it with other products as well. I mean, cardboard. I was sending cardboard over to China, and that cardboard.
Out, guys.
That cardboard would sit in a container in a fucking dock somewhere in China.
Did you notice that 9/11 there wasn't much fucking steel left?
Not as much as I would have thought.
Because I was watching a video the other day, and I was actually watching a video because they was talking about this video, and this fucking thing was like this, and it just turned into dust.
Yeah,
there wasn't as much as it would have been.
They asked what happened to the other like 100 and fucking odd stories, because what was on the floor was only like 3 stories. Did not see that.
I've not seen it. No.
They think it was done by fucking microwaves. Somebody on the top floor was using a microwave oven. It was a microwave thing off fucking setting, and it turned all the steel into fucking dust. I'm telling you. If you watch the feedies, because I don't know if Tapper's out on the sideline, yeah. If you watch the feedies, it was done by some sort of microwave, whatever it's called. Because if you put a chicken in a microwave, it'll cook, won't it? But if you
a nice bun and some gravy,
if you put a piece of paper under that chicken, it don't cook.
No gravy.
The chicken cooks, but the fucking paper don't. So they wanted to know why all this paper was all over the fucking place, right? Like fucking 65,000 ton of paper was flying around the sky. None of it was on fire. Oh, honestly, I've gone into this Phoebe thing, and this last one I saw, there's a woman, a doctor. I know Lyle wants to get in on it. There's a fucking piece of metal stood like this, and as it's falling, it disappears into dust.
Yeah,
there's lots of theories about what happened on that day. Different theories have been proven to be credible. Different theories have been proven to be completely moronic.
oh,
I'll tell you what I think, and that is
oh. Donald Trump was at the 9/11 site after it happened, you know, and he was inspecting the remains because, well, he's a developer. He's not a freaking talk show host or a game show host or a reality show host or whatever like that. No, he actually is a developer. Okay, the guy is a construction. He's a contractor. Essentially, what he is. And the guy freaking like has buildings built everywhere, and he also has them demolished everywhere. And he went in there and he freaking like he was inspecting the freaking the rubble afterward, and he said, "This is a demolition."
well, if you think about it,
The president right now of the United States actually went in there before he was president, of course, and said this was a demolition.
yeah,
No question in his mind.
yeah. They say the fire brought down the buildings, but then again, how many buildings since then have we seen gotten completely gutted by fire, but the structure actually maintains its integrity?
Thank you.
I mean, to think about it, if the fire was the actual thing that melted that steel and brought those two buildings down, have the fire codes now been changed when buildings of that size are being built? And they're not. The same technology, same design, and same engineering is being put into those buildings.
I'm a firm believer. If I worked in something that fucking tall, I would have a parachute under my fucking. I'm telling you honestly, God, I would have a parachute under my fucking desk.
That tried to capitalize on that, wasn't there? After 9/11, he was selling those little parachutes there that you can. He tried to sell this product, this emergency escape parachute system.
Yeah, well, you'd have to.
Who's that? Elon Musk?
You'd have to give it a go, wouldn't you?
I'm not.
I'd jump out the fucking window with a parachute on my back rather than fucking stay there and get cooked like the rest of the poor people. It's a fucking 100 to 1 chance you fucking survive, but at least you got a chance. But the theory, it's a pity the theories and all that went into this 9/11 fucking is fucking it just goes fucking crazy.
Just the actual maneuvering that non-professional pilot would have had to have done to get that plane that little bit off the ground and fly that into the Pentagon, that was no plane.
Yeah.
There was no plane.
Yeah, with the hole in the side.
There's not one pilot in the world today that can say, you know, I can do that maneuver.
Yeah.
No, they're all saying it's physically impossible.
Yeah, they're saying that he would have had to been like the most highly trained stunt pilot with jets, with like passenger jets that there ever had been, and to maneuver through the city to actually get to the Twin Towers or like to get into the trajectory that he was in was hit or miss at best. And not only this, there was a very interesting thing that not a lot of people doubt upon, and I am going to say this, and I'm just going to let it run. Where is the debris from the planes?
Exactly.
It come off the back of a lorry, didn't it? The set of wheels. and that's all there was. Set of wheels.
To that field in Shanksville. What happened to the plane?
Where's the debris from the
He's got
plane
the
that
parts.
crashed into the Pentagon?
The thing is, it's instantly turned into a theory, so you don't know what the fuck you believe in or not believe in, because the same as that's just quickly
The titanium.
precisely. You just don't know you don't know who to believe, who to turn to and say, right, I saw a UFO. I believe personally on my lifetime, I've saw a UFO. But after 2.5 hours, you think, oh, did I? Or was it a seagull? Was there something flying around stupidly? And then your brain just, you don't know if you're coming or fucking going. And
Guys, I've got to get Phil Wally. I'm off in 5 minutes.
and that's what happened. That's what happened with 9/11. We don't know who to believe because we all saw it with our own eyes. We thought we saw airplanes fucking crashing into it.
Anything that I say about 9/11, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's memory. I'm not trying to insult anybody by the things that I say, because I had a cousin that was a first responder at that disaster, and I tell you, I'm really not trying to insult anybody, you know. So I know that there's a lot of controversy. I know that there is some kind of conspiracy that did happen linked to it. I don't know anything for certain, but all I have is supposition because I'm not an expert in just about anything. So I just want to say that for the record. If we're up here talking about it and other people are getting, you know, upset about it, you know, well, take it with a grain of salt, please, because I don't think anybody has anything to apologize for.
I just don't believe the official story, the narrative that I was told. I don't believe it.
I think we're on a very cool vein. There's no sweat in the chat room what we're saying.
No, I know. I'm just.
There's so many theories, and then your brain instantly goes into this sort of like, who the fuck am I to believe?
Yeah,
I saw it with my own fucking eyes, but did I see it with my own eyes?
Yeah, exactly.
You confuse yourself. You literally confuse yourself and say, "Oh, all right, then fuck it. I'll go along with the sheep," and you follow the sheep. I had to bring sheep in here, didn't I? For fuck's sake, I had to get the sheep joke in.
Bad, Robert. Bad.
It's not unusual to be looked at anyone.
There's a bad joke.
Right, night, guys. I've got to go.
All right, Jason.
See you, Jason.
Good night,
See you all. Take care. Bye.
Okay.
I
think Bob really did freeze this time because he's actually kind of blurry. That image of him there.
Yeah, I think he is.
He really did freeze because he'll try to fake us out once in a while. And that's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, that's kind of fun. But,
Yeah,
no, I think this is a for real one, guys. Holy crap! Holy shit!
He froze right at the time he was yelling out, "Hey, you guys!"
He was about to say, "Help!"
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said in the chat room there, it's like, you know, you got such the extremes are really extreme, right? I mean, you got the given version that you get from the media, and then you have conspiracy theories that range from very mild to way the fuck out there. So, you know, it's tough. I think the truth maybe is not the full the accepted version that you get from the media, but I think it's probably not as far extreme as you could go or some people do go. I think there's always a little bit of something involved in there somewhere.
Did you eat something yet?
No.
Pardon me, gentlemen, for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember there, Vince. You ever see a football game start when they flip the coin?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's heads, there's tails, but there is a third side to that coin. It's called the edge.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And just because you haven't seen it literally land on its edge doesn't mean that it does not exist.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm just saying that there's there's conspiracy theories, and then there's fucking wild conspiracy theories, right? And I'm not saying that there might not be something.
There is a lot of coincidental information about all the key players that would fit a conspiracy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not a conspiracy to say that the Bush family and the Bin Laden family were close.
Right, that's right.
There were connections there, you know?
But then, but again, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's any guilt. Those can be fairly innocent connections, right? So,
not at all. Not at all. But it's something that's never, ever been truly investigated.
Yeah, I mean, and has it been? Has it not been? I don't know. Do some things get investigated and just don't get reported? Yeah, probably too. So
they went with a narrative, and they went with a story, and they stuck to it, and they sold the hell out of it.
Yeah. I mean, really, who's going to ever admit to something like that anyway? It's not. If there is something that happened that's other than the proposed version of events, it's not going to come from the lips of the government. That's for certain, right? Nobody's ever going to out and out admit to killing all those people and causing all that damage, unless you're a fucking terrorist, in which case you'll admit to it. But but your government will never admit to the fact that there may be a cover up there somewhere. Not in something like that, anyway.
Do you even, like myself, I'll ask you a question. Do you know where the term conspiracy theory came from?
Conspiracy? Conspire? Well, it would have to be conspire, so it would have to be some association, some organization working there, which would be...
Not what it means. I'm asking you, where did the term conspiracy theory come from?
You mean like where did it originate? Like what happened that made that originate?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
there must have been one main event, and there was no real coined term conspiracy theory before that. But after that, it was widely used. So maybe Abraham Lincoln, maybe.
No, the Warren Commission.
Oh, Warren Commission, really?
You see, before the Zapruder film came up,
yeah,
they were told a narrative. They were told from the back.
Right.
When everybody saw the Zapruder film, we saw the head go back and to the left.
Yeah.
And it was during the Warren Commission that word, those two words, conspiracy theory,
yeah,
that word was weaponized to keep everybody to conform to one narrative.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. But again, like I say, after all these years and all of these theories, these JFK theories, the government has never came out and said that there's an alternate story here, that there's a different event, that there's a different series of events. Because they won't.
Before Donald Trump was elected, or before that election night, Kennedy was the last true president that was elected, chosen.
Okay.